There is no one like you. There has never been anyone like you. There shall never be anyone like you. Therefore, know yourself. Be yourself. Authenticity is everything.
Guys, you just see me struggling over there, like. All right, so I just finished working out. Oh my goodness, I'm like over here working out. I'm getting on the floor. Don't get me wrong, like I was able to do the workouts, but getting up, baby, I had the hardest time getting up. I'm like, it's not that I couldn't get up. It's not like my body hurting, like I can't get up. It's just a simple fact that I'm thinking like, dang, I really gotta get up just to do this again. Right now, we're in my kitchen. And honestly, I just really wanted to jump on here and open up some of my Amazon packages. So Amazon Prime was not too long ago. I think it was like a couple days ago. And I just got the product in the mail. So I wanted to open it up with you guys. And not only that, I also wanted to see exactly what I purchased. Just to make sure that when I go to TJ Maxx, Homegoods, Marshells, that whole chain, that I'm not picking up duplicates of what I've already purchased off Amazon. Today's trip out, what my plan is, pretty much I want over here in this corner, I want to, you know what, let me show you guys a little bit better up close and personally. Over here in this corner, I want to do like a matcha, like a little setup for my matcha and my tea. And then another thing that I want to do with my kitchen is pretty much clean this out, because this is ridiculous. Like this is such an eyesore. I want to clear this out. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna have anything on top of the refrigerator, but I dang sure don't want it to look like this. That is like the first thing that I want to do with the kitchen. Is pretty much that little section over there, and then clear off the top of the refrigerator. I actually put together a little list of everything that I want to do to my kitchen. So the kitchen remodel or revise, update, or whatever. So the kitchen remodel, over here in this corner, I want to do the matcha tea corner. And then I also want to declutter the top of the refrigerator that we already spoke about. And then I want to clean and organize the inside of the refrigerator. We're not going to show you that. Honestly, the inside of my refrigerator is really not anything crazy, but I do want to organize it a little bit better than what it is now. I want to, I don't know if you guys can see over there, or maybe you saw it earlier, like my window, by the window, my plants by the window. I want to set it up so that it could be a little bit more pleasing to the eye. Right now, I just pretty much have my plants sitting there because it's a window and the sun is direct sunlight, so they get everything that they need to get. I also want to organize the inside of the cabinet, so all of my cabinets need to be reorganized. And I have a bonus, which I'm not really sure if I'm going to do. That's the reason why I put it down as a bonus. But I'm thinking that I want to do like a removable backdrop back here instead of it just being like a white painted wall. I do like the, you know, those sticker backdrops that you can put back there to make it look like it's tile, but it's not really. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I want to do everything else first before I decide or determine if that's what I want to do. So let's go ahead and get into the unboxing of these packages. Let's see what's here. Oh no. Well, yes and no. Oh man. I got like orchid pots for my plants. The first thing I got in here is for my plants. It's 3 sizes. I think it's 9 pots. What was that fell down? So these 9 pots. Yes, I don't have like a bunch of orchids, but I do like to put my regular plants in these pots because I like to see the roots, just to make sure that the roots are healthy and thriving, because a lot of times like your plants may be, you know, under distress and you don't know what's going on, and most of the time it's the roots. So I like to be able to see, you know, I like to be able to see all their private parts. I was like, oh no, because I wanted a smaller pot. I feel like this may be a little bit too big, because I need to it's pretty much sitting in a mason jar in water. And she has a lot of roots. I know you can't see it because the water is like really, really murky. But that's all the juices. But anyway, here you go. These are like all the roots in this plant. Honestly, it needs to be repotted. It needs to be potted. It's time to be put in a pot. Maybe this won't be too bad. I don't know. I just kind of feel like this might be a little bit too big. I wanted a size smaller, but hey, we're just gonna have to rock with it. It is Friday, just so you guys know, and I usually water my plants on the weekend, so they're a bit dry. They thirsty. Oh, okay. So this right here is the Bio Collagen Real Deep Face Mask. Now let me tell you, let me put you guys on. Now this right here, I found out about these on TikTok/Instagram. It's like a viral face mask that when you put it on, you leave it on for like 4 to 8 hours. I think how long is it? It says 3 to 4 hours, but I keep it on. Basically, you keep it on until the mask go from white and then it turns transparent. Once it's transparent, then you take it off. Oh my God, your skin look like glass. Now, originally when I purchased this, I purchased a 4-pack. This one here is a 16-pack because that's how much I love them and I stand by them. I got a white, long, cami, extra small. I think I got this in a black as well. I think this is for my equipment. So this one here, I purchased a new tripod for my camera. If you vlog with your phone, you need this. So what it is a screen that goes on the back of your phone. So it's a screen that goes on the back of your phone so that when you use the back camera, doesn't matter vertical or horizontal, you can see yourself. I know, right? This is the brand Food Should Taste Good. They have sweet potato chips, blue corn tortilla chips. And then I also got the multi-grain tortilla chips. I'm not really like a tortilla chip type person, but I can really just sit here and just eat those plain by itself. Like usually with tortilla chips, I need like a sauce, guacamole, something. But with those, I can just sit and eat them by myself. I don't know how good that is since I am trying to like get my body together. You know, I'm trying to work out. You know what I heard? They over here talking about some natural bodies are coming back in style. Baby, when was they out of style? I don't think natural bodies was ever out of style. I feel like we was always winning. Natural bodies has always been winning, especially in my eyes since I do have like a natural body. But I feel like we've always been winning, baby. But yeah, so I've been working out. Actually, today was the first day that I worked out in about a month. I have been consistent. Now I'm 157. Well, when I checked my weight, I was 156.9, but we're gonna round it off. I'm not really looking into losing weight. I just want to tone up. Okay, I want the abs. I don't even know if I should show you my stomach. It looks flat now. But let me, you know. But yeah, so like, I want to tone this up, okay? Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I'm fat by all means. I'm nowhere near, okay? But I want to tone this up. I don't want like this belly. And honestly, it looks good right now. It don't look that bad because I just finished working out and I had the waist trainer on. But baby, wait until tomorrow. That's something gonna be poking. And I don't want that poking. That's not the part of the body I want poking. I want the Donald Trump to be poking. So what I've been doing is working out. I also been following the King of Squats. Because if I only had as half of the glutes that he have, baby, you wouldn't better tell me nothing. Out here doing my thing, doing his workout, he be squatting like pow, pow, pow. So that's what I've been doing today. Today's the first day. After I was let go, I really have been debating, like, before I even received it in the mail, I was like, should I return it or should I just keep it? And I'm like, well, is money already spent? It's money already spent, but I purchased the U-Light IPL hair removal. This is how it looks open box. What's this? That look like instructions. And then this is the IPL unit itself. So that's the IPL unit. I got mine in purple. You can either get it purple or rose gold. I got 2 of my like little loungewear pajama sets. I've been purchasing a lot of these. Like usually, every time I get paid, I usually like buy one. So it is. It is like pretty much the short sleeve top. Can I talk? So it's the short sleeve top. This one I think is magenta, and you have like the shorts. And then I also got, excuse me, I also got it in like a beige. Yeah, this is beige. So I got this in beige as well. Oh, I got me some vitamin B12 because I ran out of that. Yeah, I threw that bottle away. So let me go ahead and take some of this. This is barley glass. I like to put this in my smoothies. So yes. And then like I said, my black white beater. Pretty much like the white one, but it's just black. I'm about to go take a shower real quick, get dressed so that we can go ahead and head to Marshells or TJ Maxx or Homegoods. One of the spots, but we going. Hey girls, so we here at Marshalls. I didn't realize that there's a DSW and a Unique over here, so we might stop by there to go check out a few things, but we're gonna go to Marshalls first. We're gonna go to Marshalls first. And what we're looking for is like, we're looking for like a round tray, possibly like brown, maybe black, depending on what they have. So I'm looking for like a round tray to fit in that corner for like my matcha tea. I know I have a budget of like $100. I'm not spending no more than that. And then also I want to compare prices to what they have in, let me make sure you guys even, okay, I think you're aligned now. It's not crooked, but I also want to compare prices of what they have in Amazon to see if it's cheaper in Marshalls than Amazon. If it's cheaper in Marshalls, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. When we go to Unique and DSW, we're just gonna take a look. We're not buying anything, but girl, tell me why my nail set up here and popped off. I don't know where it popped off at. It's somewhere in between me leaving the apartment, because I had a full set on when I left the apartment, so it was somewhere in between me leaving the apartment and getting into the car. And I know it's not in the car, so it's probably like either outside in the hallway of my building. Child, I guess my nail said we done with this set. It's cool. Cute. I think this is something that gives along like the vibes that I'm looking for that little corner. But I feel like I could find something cuter, because this is like really simple, but I do want something for my honey. Okay, so they have another one which is like fully glass instead of having like the bamboo spoon or server, honey server. I just don't like that it's open. Maybe it's supposed to be a top to it, but we're not gonna go with that one either. But I do like the shape of it. I like the style. Okay, so they have this syrup dispenser. This is $6.99. How much is it on Amazon? I looked online for 2 of them. It's $29.99 on Amazon, but here is $6.99 for one, so it's basically $7. So that'll make it $14. Oh my god. Yeah, I might have to get it from here. I don't know if I want the gold. I'm gonna keep looking. Hopefully they have it like with the black, because I feel like it kind of goes with my decor of what I have going on now instead of the gold. Girl, we just got out of Marshalls. We just left Marshalls, and we're not gonna go to DSW or Unique. Reason why is because I was at Marshalls. I didn't really show so much because I just wanted to show you like the kitchen items, especially when it comes to whatever I was trying to decorate in my apartment. But I didn't want to show like everything that I was shopping. Girl, I don't need to go into neither one of them, because if I'm purchasing things in Marshalls, I was just picking up stuff. I had to stop myself. I really had to stop myself. I was like, no, girl, put it back. I did leave with a couple of items. I'll show you once I get back to my apartment. Nothing that we came in here for. I found a couple of pieces that I'm interested in. This one here, I like the size. It is like a Lazy Susan. I feel like this would be a nice size to fit in a little corner. This one as well. Now this one's a little bit bigger, but I feel like it's closer to the colors that's already in my kitchen. So I have to think and decide on which one I want to go with. I'm about to head up out of here and go home. And then once we get there, I'm gonna show you what we got. So tell me why I wasn't recording at the time. I recorded a little bit, but once I got to check out, I was like, you know what, let me not record because there's really not much to record right there. So tell me why this older gentleman, they be cracking me up. So this older guy, he over there, he looking, he's like, man, there's so many beautiful women out here today. I'm looking at him and I just smile and I'm just cracking up laughing. And he's like, man, today was a wonderful day for me to come out here and come shopping. He was like, I was here the other day and he wanted to buy a chair. And it was like one of those outdoor chairs or whatever. It was something very simple, but he wanted to get it. But when he was here originally, his wife was like, no, basically telling him, nah, he can't get it. Like, nah, don't get it. But, he was like, you know what? He was like, he was going to come back. And if it's here, when he get back, then he was just going to go ahead and get it. Let me go ahead and get out here. Shoot, coming out here, me feeling like I'm playing double dutch. And he just telling me his whole story, everything. I'm like, all right. And he was like, how's your day? What you getting? I was like, my day fine. So I showed him what I was getting and everything. And he was like, man, you're a beautiful woman. I'm like, okay, thank you. And I'm looking at him, and he's older. He looked like he's probably like, he in my dad's age, like around 60, late 60, maybe early 70s. But I'm looking at him, I'm like, you know what? You look like you was a national back in the day yourself, cause he a little bit shorter than me. So, and as you get older, you do kind of shrink, cause you're not standing up completely straight. So I was like, he probably about around my height. I'm about 5'9", so he probably like around my height back then. And he light skinned black man. He had like this sandy brown hair, these blue eyes. I was like, I'm sure you were probably snatching them back in the day. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not telling him now. I'm like, I know you was snatching them back in the day. I was like, but for me, no sir, because I don't date anybody with pretty eyes. That's one thing I do not do. No sir. No, we are not doing that. And what I mean by pretty eyes, I'm not talking about like pretty eyes if your eyes are pretty. Like if your eyes are pretty, your eyes are pretty. But I'm talking about I don't date any guy. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't date any guys that have hazel eyes, blue eyes, green eyes, none of that. No, especially if you're black, African American, and you got like pretty eyes like that. No, I'm not. I pass because the girls be throwing pennies. They be throwing their draws for guys with pretty eyes, and I ain't got time for it. Girl, we down another nail. Okay, I bought this one off in the car, so I know where that one is. I have to check around in the house, in the apartment, to see if I can find it here. If not, girl, they all gonna have to come off. This is what I got for the kitchen. When it comes to the kitchen, I end up picking up 2 of the Lazy Susans. I picked up this one, which is the one that I showed you guys at Homegoods. I kind of like this silver and black detailing that's along the side of it. I also like the size of the Lazy Susan, but I really wasn't sure if it was gonna match. I feel like it kind of matched my cutting board, but we're gonna take a closer look to see if it really goes. And then I also picked up this one here. This one is really cute. I like the design on the top of the Lazy Susan, and it is a lighter brown. So let me move some things around. Okay. I think I could probably pull this off here. this down. Let me see. Is it too big? Should I get something smaller? Or should I keep my knives like this? I need to clean this. This looks crazy. Hey, so I've had such a productive day today. I woke up this morning like around 7 o'clock. And the first thing I did was I updated my resume. So I just updated my general resume. I have two separate ones. I have a general one, and then I have one that I actually customize depending on the job that I'm applying to. So since I'm not really applying right now at this moment, I will probably in about a month or so I start doing the application process. But right now at this moment, I just went ahead and did the general one just in case I want to like hand it out to someone or just forward it to someone. I can. And then I worked on my media kit. I updated my media kit. And then on top of that, what did I do? I recorded a video. So if you check my YouTube now, I did upload a video. I think it was like my last video I uploaded maybe 2 videos ago. I don't know. But I uploaded a video about the Juvia's Place Velvety Matte Liquid Lipsticks. Hold on, let me go turn the lights off. Because I wanted to create a short or created some shorts using those products, but at the time I don't know, something was going on. Like, you know what, I did create a short, however I didn't like how it came out, so I did it again today. So I recorded the shorts for that video, and now here we are. So we're getting ready to go to Coach. We going to the city. So we're getting ready to go to the city, and the reason why we're going to the city is because we're going to Coach. Now the reason why we're going to Coach is because Alan, my partner, his birthday just passed like a week ago. Today is June 30th, and it is 4:45 right now. A week ago, his birthday just passed, and I wanted to get him something from Coach. However, everything that he send me, like whenever he sees something from Coach, he send it to me, and then like I just keep it. You know, I just save it in my archives so that I know what to get him later on, or if I want to get him a present, I know what to get him. Well, when I went to look for something to get for him for his birthday, everything was pretty much like sold out. Like either it was sold out or they didn't have his size. I told him that we can go to the city so that he can like try on some things and we could pick out something for him for his birthday. So that's what we're doing now. We're about to go to the city to go to Coach because the Coaches in New Jersey don't sell menswear, which is a really bad thing. So now I'm getting ready to leave. If you see a messy ass apartment, pay it no mind because we're going to get to that, okay? I told you we're going to work on my apartment and we're going to slowly clean it up and buff it up and make it look new. So that's what we're about to do now. We're about to leave and we're going to go to Coach. So come on, let's go.
Down south, bad bitch, discreet shit, so ratchet. Call me JT, aka the soul snatcher. I'm with a booster, a scholar, and a pole dancer. Pussy nigga call my phone, he won't get no answer. Fuck these niggas, and fuck these hoes too. You can't fuck with me, fuck what a bitch told you. Sexy black motherfucker, yeah. Name on the wood, I'm watching Jimmy Butler. Since I came home, I've been killing every summer. Real boss bitch, and I started as a runner. Titties and pretty, and I'm looking like a snack. 40-inch bust down, and you know that bitch black. I'm pretty than a motherfucker, hoes me looking okay. She think that she's fucking with me, is this bitch okay? He said he ain't fucking around, I look at him like okay. I used to be down bad, but now a bitch okay. I'm pretty than a motherfucker, hoes me looking okay. She think that she's fucking with me, is this bitch okay? He said he ain't fucking around, I look at him like okay. I used to be down bad, but now a bitch okay. She a head case, all she do is shoot. I signed my deal up on the beach.
Y'all saw the food. It was so much food, but it was good. It was so good. It was like the BBR braised rib that we got. That's the one with the big bone. Oh my goodness. Now that looked like they could feed like a full family. Like a family of 4, probably more. Because even after we ate, we didn't even put a dip in that meat. And then we also got like this blue crab pasta. Delicious. Delicious. Thank you. Now, the BBR braised rib, it did come with a cabbage salad. It was delicious as well. Perfect, because you need a vegetable with that meat. But I would say, how would you rank it, the food? Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, we got the house strawberry soda. Delicious. Now we're about to make our way to the movies. We're having an eventful day.
I'ma say you fucking right.